fellow peasants. So just an aside, this was the award. Granted, I will make it very large. Fellow Toastmasters, and especially you, Jennifer. Small steps. This is such an encouraging message that you gave us. You started out by having us close our eyes and envisioning our goal, something that is before us that maybe we're having a challenge with. And by helping us close our eyes and envision that goal, and then taking that symbolic step forward, we can feel forward movement towards our goal. That was a very powerful beginning to your message. You then took us through your experience of joining a CrossFit gym. I don't have the courage to do that. But from what I understand, it's very intense training. And it would be something that the faint of heart wouldn't be able to endure, I would say. You gave us examples of how you struggled with jumping rope. And I feel that progress from not being able to jump rope for a sustained period of time, let alone actually not even being able to do it the first time, but to be able to accomplish that is an inspiring thing. So that is something, I'm sorry I don't have an acronym for you, but the inspiration, I think there was inspiration throughout your message that allows us to really take it into our heart about our own goals. One thing that I've noticed just in general is sometimes your grammar usage isn't the correct form of words. You said jump roping, whereas it should be jumping rope. So you were putting the present participle on the wrong word. But I noticed that you did that in dots. You used the same exact phrase the other night, jump roping. It's just jumping rope. So it's just changing the form of the verb. That was the only real thing that I noticed that wasn't on point with the rest of your message. You used a couple of phrases that are also inspiring. Stop making excuses. How many of us in this room make excuses on a far too regular basis? Right. And it's something that, what Rhonda just said, to ourselves. We put these limits on ourselves. You said, I can't jump that high. I'm short. That's not something that you were necessarily going around telling everyone, but you were putting this limitation on yourself with the wall, at least at first. So you had this inner dialogue that you shared with us that you chose to overcome. So you stopped making excuses. Another thing that the CrossFit story told us is that you've got to get out of your comfort zone. And that's something that all of us are trying to do. I remember when I met you, probably, 4 years ago, when I was an area director, and forgetting the name of the club. But anyway, you were the president of the club at the time. And you were always a very confident person, but your confidence has grown since then. You're very willing to get out there and do things that are encouraging for the rest of us. So you're getting out of your comfort zone by continuing to move forward. And the very last thing is you did an excellent job of making your point and helping us understand the point of really taking small steps. Setting that goal, it may be far down the road, it may not be so far down the road, but if we continue to make excuses, if we live in that world where we're comfortable, we're not even going to take those very small steps. So thank you for this encouraging message.